Welcome back, everyone, and here we are again, once again standing before the Pillar of Ice and Flame, and it is, of course, time to play some City of Heroes. Today we are going to be playing the new recruits, which is incredibly long, so let's hop right into it. I'll talk more as we go along. I've been hearing a lot about you youngsters lately. Your contacts have put word on the street that you're all forces to be reckoned with. I'm sure that by banding together you can really put a dent in the crime here in Paragon City. Statesman has asked me to test out new heroes to see if they're ready to take on bigger and tougher challenges. Are you ready to test your mettle? I've already done some stuff, but okay, Positron. Glad to hear it. Recently, the Vahzilok have tried to poison the water in Paragon City. I've done a little in recon in the area, and I came across a nest of Vahzilok led by an Eidolon called Epidural. I was planning on taking it out, but since you're here, I'll let you have the honors. If you have any evidence that they're planning to revamp their poisoning plot, let me know immediately. Alright, so we have to go to Atlas Park to defeat Epidural and its guards. So this, actually, the new recruit storyline that we are playing here, actually used to be a task force, which I know I've mentioned this before, but it is a series of missions that is required to be tackled by a team, because generally they're too hard for people to do without a team. This task force was actually revamped several issues ago, though, and now it is a two-part task force, and it's got new maps, and they sort of cleaned it up to more modern standards. But they did put the old task force in Ouroboros to be played by anyone who wants to. So we're going to tackle that. The new recruits, actually, the guy that gave it to us is Positron, who is one of the signature heroes of City of Heroes. He's one of the big time heroes. There's the Freedom Phalanx, which is the big group of heroes. Noxious air forms an oily vapor that sticks to everything. Yuck. But the Freedom Phalanx includes Positron, Statesman, Manticore, Sister Psyche. I can't remember everyone, actually. Okay, but basically this is a really long story arc, because it used to actually be a task force. So we are going to skip any and everything we possibly can here. I'm keeping the difficulty on even level to me. Which is good because the Vahzilok actually hit really hard for low levels anyway, especially for a character like this who just hits things. So I'm going to skip to any objectives I possibly can. Like in this one, we're defeat Epidural and guards and find any evidence. We are going to find Epidural as quickly as I can, who's the boss. We're going to kill him, or excuse me, defeat and arrest him. And then we are going to find the glowy, which is the evidence that we're looking for. So I'm just going to do this as quickly as possible. Like I said, I did lower the difficulty just because this is going to be incredibly long. Actually, there was the glowy right there. Let's grab this and then take out Epidural and the rest of this room, because Epidural and his guards, the guards indicate that you need to take out basically the entire room. Okay, so doesn't look like there's anyone over here. We'll need to take out these guys. Embalmed Abominations. These guys actually explode, but thankfully my auras will take care of him. And Epidural himself, right here. Kill them all. That isn't very nice. Alright. So as you can see, he uses Radiation Blast powers, which debuff my defense. These bosses can be fairly dangerous, but, this character is tough enough easily to defeat, a solo even level boss of Vahzilok, even at level 15. Alright, so we can call Positron from the get-go because, again, it used to be a task force. Wow, that was a great job. I watched you via one of my remote cameras. I think I could trust you with some further missions. Now let's have a look at that sample. I guess you really know your stuff, Circle of Thorns. Call me anytime. I just did. Alright, I must say I'm impressed with how you handled the work I've given you. In fact, I think you're ready for another challenge. States just radioed a crisis. The Circle of Thorns are attacking the Federal Emergency Management Agency in Skyway City. I need a hero to save the FEMA workers. Can you help us? Skyway City. Defeat Rollister and his cadre. Great, I hear the leader of these mystics is called Rollister. Your priority is to take him out of commission. Alright. And so we shall. So once again, we're taking on the Circle of Thorns. This story arc, story arc, old task force, whatever. It has to do with the Clockwork, the Circle of Thorns, and the Vahzilok. I actually didn't even talk about them. The enemy group we just tackled in that the sewers there, are called the Vahzilok, and they're actually these zombie-like enemies. Okay, good. There we go. Don't know what the delay was with me running in the train, but whatever. But there's this doctor who basically is sort of resurrecting the dead and having them act sort of like mindless zombies that do his bidding. So, yeah, pretty sinister. We'll, of course, see more of the Vahzilok later, and we'll get a lot more detail. Actually, fairly soon on the Vahzilok, and we'll have some pretty awesome encounters with the Vahzilok, actually. They're a low-level enemy group, so everything having to do with them basically takes place on the lower levels of the game, so we won't have to wait too terribly long before we're really up and at them. And that's actually an enemy group that the story sort of culminates more or less outside of a task force, so that's nice. 1 second here. Alright. This headset actually is really hurting my ear. Don't know if I just have it on really poorly or what the deal is. Okay, so this mission is actually a huge pain in the butt because the 2 workers we have to rescue, we actually have to lead out of this mission. And this map is generally quite large. So we need to find these people, and then we'll need to lead them out. Let's make sure that there's not one over here. There's probably no one on the first floor, but yeah. Okay, this is, as you can see, dead end. So, we're good. Let's head to the next floor. Let me turn on my ninja run power to move a little faster. But, when we're leading them out, I think that I'll actually, gosh, I hate those nervous spectral demons. I think that we'll actually just try to sort of walk past most of these enemies, and I'll probably eat some purple inspirations. He's not over here, is he? Okay, good. Alright, moving right along. Nope, dead end. Oops. Sometimes, even though I'm basically invisible right now, actually I'm not, because I don't have Cloak of Darkness yet, so they can see me if I get really close, kind of like I was before. I'm actually kind of lucky they didn't attack me. Okay, not over there. Is there anybody in this room? No. Not in the corner. We're getting high enough up in the map to where I expect that they'll be around here. At least one. Oh, there's Rollister. Oh, and there's one of the people we're looking for. So let's go ahead, knock out these guys, and then we'll take out Rollister. Oh, there he is. All right. Okay, let's go, Rollister. So I'll need to actually turn off my stealth once I defeat Rollister, because this guy will get lost if I have on my stealth powers while I'm trying to lead him out. Unfortunate. Alright, but first we're actually going to find the second guy. So he can just be lost for now. Hopefully he isn't trying to follow me right now. Ugh, you idiots. So he got recaptured. Meaning I have to defeat these guys. Oh well, I might as well lead him out of this corridor. Because there's no reason for me to bother not. Oh, being attacked. People trying to recapture him. Or spirits trying to recapture him. Not really people. Alright, so the female worker here. First female worker. Not here, is he? No. Couldn't be that easy. But I do think that the other guy's probably still on this floor. Alright, so I'll leave this guy here. Hopefully he'll actually stay there. Ugh. Yeah, he stayed there. Okay. Okay, it's probably somewhere over here, I'm thinking. I'll just let them attack me, whatever. Is he over here? Yes! Perfect. So, City of Heroes Freedom grows ever closer. And, the rumor is still sort of September, I think. Of course, there's no real confirmation on that, but, you know, that seems like a fair sort of release window for me. To me, rather. Did he get recaptured, or is he following me? Okay, good. Yeah, ignore them. Follow me. And the other theme worker is over here. So, we can see his marker over here. Okay, there's that guy. Good. Yeah, follow me. Okay, so now I've got the both of them. Try not to get too far ahead because they will. Their AI will totally screw out and just be retarded if you get too far away from them. So I have to keep off sprint because I have a stealth sort of enhancement in that power, and they will totally get screwed up if I'm running around with stealth on. At worst, they'll sort of literally run in like into an elevator and just not reappear. Weird glitches like that happen occasionally, but you know, usually they'll just kind of be like, I can't find you, and not follow you until you turn it off. Which, you know, that's not so bad, but it's really annoying when they sort of get caught on enemies, and like that one guy did, he's like, they've recaptured me, and I'm like, dude, just come with me, it's alright. Don't worry about it. I got it covered. La-di-da. Yep, keep attacking. Chumps. Actually, come up here, guys. There you go. Alright. Exit is up here. There he is. Perfect. So this mission was really obnoxious, actually, when it was in task force form. If you were trying to do it quickly, sort of like I'm trying to do here, you know, I run with people that generally try to do stuff pretty quickly. Because, I mean, we've all done everything, you know, at least all the task forces in the game so many times. I mean, you know, there's no real point to do it slowly and like, oh, let's enjoy the content. Alright, so that's the most annoying mission in this story arc, I would say. I'm afraid I have no idea why the Circle is interested in the dam, but it sounds like something we better investigate. Yeah, I didn't look at my clues, I'm sorry. It completely slipped my mind. One of the female workers you rescued told you that horror dude kept going on and on about how he was wanting the plans to the city dam up in fault line. I ain't got no ideas why they would want that. Alright. Thank you for all your hard work. Up for another test? You've really proven yourself, and I think I can give you a tougher mission. I've examined the Clockwork pieces at Data and Seraph, and I've made some interesting discoveries, but I need to know more. Can you find a piece of a Clockwork that's still functioning? No one has been able to recover a piece like that. I think I did that actually in another story arc. I scanned the area and found an abandoned warehouse that's infested with Clockwork. Alright. So, where am I on the map? Where am I? There I am. Couldn't find my marker. But yeah, didn't I actually retrieve a working piece of Clockwork in that Athena Curry story arc? The one where for some reason I realized actually after I posted the video that I called him Lou as the guy was actually named, only right after I saw his name. After that I started calling him Lao. For some reason, as if he was Chinese, and as if he was a Virtua Fighter character. I blame too much Virtua Fighters. It's not my fault. It's Virtua Fighter's fault.